Greetings, friends and loved ones. This is another episode of the Gods and Kings Austria playthrough. Now, the more astute of you, before I get into much, might be taking a look at the screen, maybe the year, maybe what I'm researching, and say, wait a second, this isn't where you left off last time. What's going on? I just did what was going to be the video, and it turns out Fraps decided, hey, we're not going to record. So instead of not doing a video today, I've decided to pick it up where I left off and where nobody's going to see it, and start the war with the Byzantines. So basically, I upgraded my forces, built a hell of a lot more of atomic bombers, and I've got a little bit of a fleet coming on its way over. We've researched a few technologies already. Currently, I'm researching basic telecommunications, basically for the nuclear submarine. We've already got the advanced ballistics and nuclear missiles. Pretty much everyone has landed on the moon except for Austria, so we're working on that. And we've got some conversions going on. Genoa's been converted. I've got Zurich. I think I had Tyre at the end of the last video. It's grown a bit. Picked up Zurich, kind of fixed the happiness problem with a handy-dandy police state. That's fun. And yeah, basically we're ready to declare war on the Byzantines. So my first course of action is going to be to try and find some allies for this thing. Discuss. Don't worry about my expansion. He was kind of ticked off that I married Zurich. But whatever. Okay. So he's not in. What about Persia? No, he's not in. Ace in the hole. The Ottomans? What do you say? Okay. Well, Aztecs. Oh, I didn't realize I had any intrigue to share with you. But we do. And since... No? Okay. Well... It looks like we don't have a coalition of the willing, but we're about to have a coalition of freaking... Well, I guess it's not really a coalition. A unilateral kick-assness. Yeah. Yeah, uncivilized brute, whatever. So, I have no idea what this is. I imagine it's a fighter on intercept, and there's a couple of surface-to-air missile units out and about. So what I want to do first is send my fighters to make sure the path is clear for these things. Four to go. Kaboom! So now, a few turns previously, the Byzantines did research the Manhattan Project, or did build it, or whatever it is. So... that's a bit of a concern. But I figure, if I just nuke the crap out of them right at the start... Now, if I'd been a bit more patient with my build-up, I could have captured this with Marines that I'm building in Japanese Austria. But I think just getting rid of their capital is going to be a bit more fun. Are we going to be able to do it? I've got one more coming from Vienna. I think... I don't know if this is going to be enough. But it has certainly set their capital city back. To be honest, I don't even know if you can remove a capital city from the map. But we're gonna try. Alright, stage 2, rocket artillery. Oh, I should have looked at that before declaring war. Damn it. No, not fighters. Okay. Oh, we might as well upgrade those. Oh, can't upgrade that one. Too poor. Oh, I guess I told him to climb a mountain, didn't I? That's okay. What? It's a mobile SAM unit. Great. Unsupported infantry up there. Oh, I know what can take out a mobile SAM unit. Really? Well, that certainly is depressing. What about there? That's a little bit better. Depressing. Oh well. To the front, lads. You two, way back there. At least now we've got our conventional bombers. That we might as well just use to hit Antioch. We'll need to bring it down anyway. I'm not going to queue too many because I'm convinced last time that bit me in the ass. So we'll just queue one at a time. And one more. Now, the Byzantines did have a little bit of a fleet, but I think they were using that to go harass somebody on the other continent for whatever reason. But there should be a carrier group, or a carrier, somewhere down here. I kinda lost tabs on that. Shame on me, unless that's it. No. Alright, well, it's gotta be somewhere. I guess not around here. Well, that's good. That's handy. Just in case it does come from that direction. There we go. Alright. Off to a roaring start. So I hope that was enough nuke action to kind of whet your appetite there, Grammar Nazi. It is only going to get better. Well, I can't really promise that. There'll be more. There'll be nukes on submarines. I don't know if I'll use them. But just the threat of using them should be enough. so it's a bomber. Good to know. Suppose moving my tank there was a bad idea. Lesson learned. So, while we're fighting this war, I can address some of the comments. I think that's how you pronounce it. If it isn't, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, that's the best I'm going to be able to pull off. That looks like a fair deal. I like all of your advice. Submarines, absolutely. We've got a good little submarine fleet over in Azteki already. I've boosted it with a destroyer and a battleship as well. The one thing, I'm doing a bit of an experiment around Salzburg on the trade posts, but aesthetically, just looking at my empire, I prefer the look of farms, and that's why I build them and keep them. But if building the trade post does actually affect my happiness, then I will definitely consider doing it around my major population centers. As it is, I'd rather keep it at farms just because I'm that strange and like the look of it better. So, yeah, but otherwise everything else, thumbs up on that. Couldn't agree more. And, Matt, the boost that Musketeers had, that 20 power, that's precisely why with Civ 5 I focus heavily on infantry militaries. Is just out of habit. I got really used to using the Musketeers, building an infantry-heavy military, and then upgrading them to the Foreign Legion. Still not enough. Oh, that's a submarine. Come on. There we go. So yeah. That's why. They're great. If you haven't played France yet, anybody who's watching this, I strongly suggest you go load up a game as France and just go on an infantry storm. A heck of a lot of fun. And what Great Depression is that for Austria now? Like literal Great Depression, like third or fourth? It happens so often with this empire in this game. I'm really not used to doing the heavy military builds. But not that this is really all that heavy for a military campaign, but it is for me. I usually don't do this much conquering. And, yeah, but we fixed it by becoming a police state. Who knew? Oh, come on, really? I need to take them down. I can't have missiles shooting down my bombers. That should clear a good path. Queue up the second one. 2 bombers should be enough to take Antioch down to nothing. And then next turn, bam, just sneak in and take it. Yeah, because the cavalry shouldn't be too much of a threat. I wouldn't think. Come on. That's looking better. We probably do need to reinforce up there. Put you back on intercept. Although, I could move you back into cover and heal you. Don't shoot him. Aw, damn. Should have seen that coming. So how much damage does one of those rockets do? Quite a bit. Come on. That seems silly. I thought I had one more to use. And I do. Good. And there we go. Stadium. Police states are happy places, but not very happy. That's why we need the distractions. That'd be nice. Yeah, arsenal. There we go. And get you guys to the front. Might as well start producing missiles over here. This is kind of my sub-pen. Are you? Oh! Time to expand. Guess that was a waste of a move. And out of range. Not out of range. You're mine now. I guess you're the ocean floors now, but sort of the same sentiment. We could build a spaceship. Could we make that work? We'll see. Once we complete the Apollo program, maybe we'll go that route for a victory. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Yes, absolutely. Yay! Goodbye, Byzantine Air Force. Now we can start using those fighters as fighter bombers, too. Ah, they've transferred over some planes. So maybe we won't use them as fighter bombers just yet. No! Yeah, okay. You can help them out. That freaking aircraft carrier, I swear, eventually it's going to turn into a, yeah, we'll see if we can get that built. One of these turns, that aircraft carrier is going to turn into a Byzantine one. And we should have it. Haha, create a puppet. not happy. But that's okay. Another depression for Austria. Discuss. We got some intrigue for you. Like, that alone has got to score me huge diplomatic points. I've got to think. Yeah, just keep building submarines. Do-do-do. Totally spaced out. I forgot about your comment, Grammar Nazi. 1,000 apologies. Austria researched the radio by 1975 specifically in time for disco. That's why that's when we did it. That doesn't sound like a good sentence. So yeah, disco, rock on. Nuclear missiles are for sure the plan. The nuclear submarines are why I'm doing that. We'll let these guys rest. Ooh, but you're ready to fly. We don't know what's there yet, so no. 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 I think we're fairly safe with moving the rest of our fleet out of this area. So it looks like I needed about 2 more nuclear bombers to actually get Constantinople down to nothing, which is a shame, because I don't think I'll be in any sort of position. Well, it keeps growing, right? Like, it's recovering the damage I've already caused. Just like a Byzantine turkey shoot here. Boom! Probably get that guy away from Sydney. No. Now I've got to take control. This fleet was taking forever to pull around, so I just decided to set it on auto. And forgot to pay attention to that once war started. But what can you do? And probably gonna need you in Zurich. Why do you keep... Oh, because we're at war with Genoa. Might be the time to take Genoa. I think I've got the forces to do it. Oh, but we're so unhappy already. I hope those trade posts work. There we go. Right. Absolutely no damage. Wonderful. We need happiness. At least they're not going to be able to do too much of a put up too much of a fight with just a anti-aircraft battery. Yeah, what are you doing here, Liz? Oh, right. There we go. Railroads in 2032. It's the magic of steam power. I guess that war kicked off. Wonder why I didn't get a declaration of war against the Huns then. Prague's declared war. what's going on there. Oh, more bombers. And fighters. And fighters. Okay, so that's not too much of an intimidating air force then. We've got more than enough to cover it. We're gonna have to retreat. No, if you're done a railroad, then we'll move you to Varna, you there, and build the next stage. Cover. And seems kind of silly, but will give us a nice unified front line. And hopefully I can save that tank. That does seem really silly, especially with this guy down here. There we go. Nobody's getting in. Okay, you can just stay there for now. Not much you can do, so run away. Okay, here's the Byzantine fleet coming back. Yes, absolutely. Sink that ship. And sink that ship. That was expensive. Those units are slowly moving their way up. And we've got a new submarine. So, let's take these guys and start sending them north. To that wonderful little Byzantine northern harbor here where I sunk so many of their ships. That was a good hunting spot. I'd like to come into contact with some of their fleet. Maybe eventually. That really doesn't do much. Waste of munitions. Can we do anything for happiness here? I guess a stadium. Okay, that's fine. And more infantry. Alright. Do I want to invade Genoa? No, I really don't. Going up to Zurich. Not until I get my happiness in order. Build a stadium there. Oh, that was our first married city. They absolutely deserve a stadium. More Sikhism. Slowly ticking up there. Yeah, go recapture your city, Persia. Why are those two not part of the trade network? Come on, interceptors. Well, at least she's throwing her Air Force away. That's a positive. I'd like to have that tank back, but you can't win them all. Wittenberg and Varna. And Antioch. And Anna killed a spy. She's really good at that. You can just sleep there, General. Probably the machine gun. That's a bigger threat. Not that that did much damage. Can't hit a thing. So we've got enough submarines if I do this right. Not an enemy fleet. Yeah, come on. There we go. Really, what I should do is upgrade this unit. I'm using it enough to justify it. And it's not like missing a turn is going to really affect anything. So presumably their fighters, well, all their air force is on bombing. So I should be able to go ahead and just bomb the crap out of Susa here without getting any anti-air or any interceptors on me. I might take a hit from that missile. Nope. That's good. My main city bombers have that repair during flight option for upgrade, which is super handy for your bombers. And as the good and awesome ally that I am, I will definitely be returning Susa to the Persians. I don't need it. I don't want it, and they'll love me for it. So that's really all that matters. Alright. We'll just hold everybody here while they rest up. Okay, that's getting annoying, so I'm going to move him out of range. There we go. More Sikhs! Come on. Damn. Need another one. And what are you doing? You could go down there, I guess, and build that railroad. Okay. Oh, I haven't seen one of those in ages. Great War Bomber. Who knew those were still flying in 2033? We're gonna get to see a lot of them. So I'm still wondering why with my defensive pact it didn't get me into the war on Persia's side. Deep thought exercise that one is. Yes, yes. Waste your units trying to retake Antioch. I'm actually okay with them retaking that. It's going to affect the city size. It'll boost my happiness back up. There's a lot of advantages to them actually retaking that city. Oh yeah. Oh, this is wonderful. Not long for the world. Oh, Montezuma. I forgive you. No need for the song and dance. They made it into space before me. I'm pretty sure Austria is the last one to the moon. Oh well.
The more we allow.
Yay! Okay. Now what? Now what indeed? Probably computers. We're damn good to have built nuclear submarines without the help of computers. In fact, one would say we probably don't even need them if we were able to pull that off. But that's just silly. Of course we need computers. Come on, let me choose production. There we go. What the? Oh, Marines! Excellent. Jeez. Stadium. Can we even rush to Susa? Probably not. They're for sure gonna retake that. So what we should do is cause them as much grief as possible. Can I even cause them any grief? Not really. Alright, we'll just keep bombing Susa then. I'm only going to use the bombers that can repair during flight. I'll let the other ones have a rest. think I've got 3 of them. Those were the Japanese Air Force. There we go. That last one will repair. Now we'll get my land forces in a position to... Oh, it's going to be a slow walk over. Alright. I should take this opportunity to upgrade that guy to rocket artillery. Down to Budapest for repairs. Oh. Up there. Who else? Yeah, you can just chill there. Marine. Into the water. Have we got any... So there's no city-states on this continent that are going to be even remotely interested in being friends with us. That's pretty clear. Nowhere there. Cape Town. That's a possibility. Cape Town's the only possibility. So now we've just got to make... Well... Where are you? Come on. Back up to Texcoco. And you can just stay there. Now what kind of damage do we do? Not even enough to affect them for next turn. That's pretty sad. There. One more down. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to leave the video here for today. Oh. First things first, we are going to move... Where did he come out of? No. I guess he was in the other Byzantine town, wasn't he, that I captured? Because I've got everybody else covered. I don't have the Ottomans covered. What? Okay. Move Istanbul. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we'll leave it here for today. We'll continue with the invasion and victorious campaign against the Byzantine Empire next time. Hopefully this recorded. Otherwise it's going to be a massive jump, and you guys will have missed the nuking. So, yeah, thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, musings, thoughts, what have you below. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.